Hi everyone, it's Chelsea Face Reads. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. This video, I accidentally deleted the intro originally, so you're gonna get like 3 different outfits throughout the video, but this is essentially just my reading wrap up for the month of December 2025. So I hope that you enjoy all of the books and manga that I read for this month, and let's just get into the video. So the first manga that I read in December is one that I did with a video challenge with Bizarre Individual. Please go view that video if you haven't already. I'll put the link for it in the description bar. Also go subscribe to their channel, support them in any way that you can. I do appreciate them working with me on this collab. It was so much fun to do. But in this video, I asked them to recommend me some BL manga that I had never read before. And this is one of those manga, and I really ended up enjoying it. It's called Delinquent Daddy and Tender Teacher, story and art by Tama Mizuki. This is a BL about a teacher who notices that one of his students, this young boy here, is struggling to get through life and do things, and he worries that he's about to start being bullied. So he's trying to figure out how to help the family, help the man and the son figure this out so that he blends in better and doesn't have any issues with school. So he has sympathy for this man here, the black-haired one. A relationship develops from there. They do know each other previously, and it was really cute. I will be continuing this one for sure. So I did really like it. It's cutesy. It's not too like bland. It's also not too spicy. It's kind of a good in-between so far. We'll see how it goes further on. But I do really like it. I think it's cute. The next manga I read is an oldie but a goodie. I've just recently started this series and I have been wanting to read it for years. So I have volume 2 of Naruto by Masashi Kishimoto. Been picking these up used for like $5 a piece. So it's been really fun to have some nostalgia there. If you don't know, it's about ninjas. There's a kid named Naruto who is kind of a deuce, his adventures and then him getting strong and his friends and stuff. There's a lot of like betrayal and sneaky things and ninja fights. It's cool. There's a lot of powers. Most people know what Naruto is. I just am slow getting to it. So I hope to find most of the volumes pretty cheaply since it has been out for so long, but I am enjoying it so far. I think I've given every volume 3 or 4 stars so far. It's not like the best thing I've ever read, but I certainly am enjoying it. The next manga that I read is a treasure. It truly is. And I'm really excited that I've been reading it more frequently now, and that is Yona of the Dawn volume 5 by Mizuho Kusanagi. I have been really slow to go through this series, and it's not because it's not good or that it's not interesting or keeping my attention. It certainly is. It's giving like Naruto. It's giving Inuyasha but more captivating. While I love Inuyasha, this is definitely got more to it, I think. I love a good fantasy. I love a good shoujo fantasy. This is really fun. Hawk is amazing here on the back. I love him, but I'm only in volume 5. I have maybe 1 more volume or 2 on my TBR shelf right now, but I've got to start picking this one up more often because I don't know how long these will be in print or easy to find or affordable or whatever. I wish they would do a box set. They rarely ever do like shoujo box sets, but this is one I think they should. There's like 40 something volumes now, so I'm really behind. This is one of the things I do want to prioritize going into the new year, but so far I'm loving it. We got to the green dragon, I believe, in this one. I think that's what it is. Yeah, the green dragon. So I'm excited to see where their adventures take them. And the last manga that I read in December is one that I got on sale during like a 25% off Barnes & Noble sale during Christmas. So don't judge me too harshly. I don't really care if you do. A complete manga collection. Story and art by Kamusi. This is My Boss is a Giant. He manages my every need with enormous skill. The complete manga collection. So if you don't know, I like to read spicy manga sometimes, and this one was wrapped. It's a thicker volume. Maybe it has like 1 or 2 volumes in it. I'm not sure exactly what the original release was like. I'm sure this was probably digital, but this is a story about this girl here. Everyone calls her like a hamster, like her nickname is Hamster. And this guy is like a shark. That's like his name or something, like something related to sharks. I'm not sure what the translation is there. He likes her. He comes on very quickly and he's like, hey, be my girlfriend. She's like, sure, I've never done anything before. And it's not like fetishy in that kind of aspect, but it is definitely like he's a big dude. She's a little woman. You know how this is gonna go. It's not the most graphic thing I've read. It definitely needed to be plastic wrapped. There is like top stuff, but there's nothing down there shown really. Pretty censored. There's like lightsabers and stuff and like white blurs. So I mean, you're not gonna like see a bunch of graphic stuff in this, but it still isn't appropriate for younger people. So if you're not 18 plus, don't pick this up. It's good though. Full price, it's 25 bucks. I guess it's worth it. I got it 25% off. It's fun. It's another 7 Seas smutty book. I tend to enjoy those. They're just really fun, and I'm glad I finally got this because I'd been eyeing it in the store for months. Just didn't want to pay that price point, but I finally got it and I did enjoy it. I would read more by this creator if I found it. Hey everybody, this is Later Chelsea. I did also read volume 6 of Yona of the Dawn today. It definitely, this volume specifically solidified the fact that I need to prioritize this series. So I have a bunch of volumes in my cart ready to go for payday. So I will be finishing this series this year, like next year, 2026. That is my goal, is to at least catch up. I'm not sure if it's completed yet, but I will catch up because it's so good. Like, what was I doing not reading this sooner? Also, I read volume 7 of Sasaki Miyano. This is been really good, solid BL series, and this might be my favorite cover so far. Look how cute, and the colors. I love this series. This volume was them graduating, so after this point I believe it's going to be more of their relationship, maybe less classmate stuff going on, which either way I don't really mind. I'm just really interested to see how much more mature this can get, because they seem to insinuate that Sasaki's not trying anything spicy with Miyano until after they graduate. So I don't know, we'll see. I am excited to keep reading though, and I might even pick up the other series with the other 2 guys because it's really cute. I really like the way this is written. All right, back to the other video. Okay, now I'm gonna get into the 2 books that I read this month. I read a couple of really nice things. I was gifted one of these books by a good friend of mine who is also an author, so this is their pen name. This is Love and Other Atrocities by Ray Linehan. This is their first foray into like a smut book. This is straight up smut. It's not for the kiddos. It's definitely a very degenerate book. It's about this girl here who is a demon or a devil, some type of evil spirit. And then these 2 guys, one is an ex-priest and one of them is just this guy who's definitely going through some depression at the beginning of the book. He suffered a big breakup, a lot of changes all at once. He's struggling, and it's mostly through his eyes. This demon shows up to possess him, fails at that, and so she's living with him pretty much as like a roommate. And then this other guy is gonna exorcise him to get her away. It doesn't work out, so they all end up living together. There's like a throuple situation going on. It's really good. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Like, I've always been very skeptical of romance books, smut books, dark romance books, mostly due to I've had bad experiences reading them. I didn't typically enjoy the ones I did read. I've read maybe 4 in my life and 2 of them were decent. And I think I actually have turned over a new leaf. This really worked for me. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I underlined a bunch of stuff, highlighted a few things that really made me giggle, because I do know this person IRL. I talk to them frequently, and this was really good. I really did enjoy this more than I thought I would. I'm not gonna lie. I was really scared that I wouldn't like this, and it would be like I was gifted this book, never told them I read it because I was scared they would know I didn't like it. But no, I genuinely did like this. I got a signed copy, so yeah, you can see in there it's signed. It was a sweet gift they gifted me, and I can't thank them enough for that. It genuinely was good, y'all. And it's a pretty short book. It's almost 400 pages, but it was worth the whole ride. I was pretty addicted to this for the whole thing. There's a lot of sacrilegious things said in this, so just be aware of that when you pick it up. If you pick it up, you can get it on Amazon. It's an indie published book. I'll be sure to link it in the description below if you're interested. It's very smutty. It's very heavy on the angels and demons playing thing, and I think there will be a sequel based off of how it ends, but I think you could be totally satisfied just by reading this one book. There were a few references to Where We Live, which was pretty interesting, or things that I think that they were inspired by locally that are really fun. So I love that you could see their personality in this book, and it was really funny. There's a lot of banter in it, a lot of Star Wars talk, a lot of food. It was just a fun ride if you're into something dark, funny, smutty. It was fun. And the last book that I read this month is a YA fantasy that I purchased a while back just on a whim. I randomly will get on a whim to read a YA fantasy because I tend to really love them when they're good. If I don't love them, I'm really sad because I just wasted money on it, but I did end up really liking this one, so I wanted to show it to you. It's A Forgery of Fate by Elizabeth Lim. Look at that cover. Like, first of all, look at the cover. Isn't it pretty? And it's got like the gold, like, Bible edges. You know what I'm talking about? A girl who paints the future. A cursed dragon lord bound by love and deception. They will bring down the gods. This was one that I got from my indie bookstore on a whim because I was in the mood for some fantasy, but I like YA for sure. I haven't quite delved into many adult fantasies because I'm scared of the way they talk. But yeah, I really liked this. I think that it is giving parts of like Shadow of the Fox, which is one of my favorite ever YA fantasy trilogies. Read it years ago, but right at the beginning or end of COVID. Or the beginning of COVID. It felt a little bit like that, but it still was its own unique thing. It did have a lot of the usual tropes in a YA fantasy, but I like them. I don't read a ton of fantasy, so it didn't feel overwhelming and overdone to me. I liked this a lot. Our girl is poor. She's forging famous artworks to make money just so she can survive with her sisters and her mom. And her mom has a gambling addiction and she's just trying to get through things and survive. And then she gets in trouble and has to make a deal. And so this deal is that she'll pretend to marry this dragon lord to get enough money to survive the rest of her life and not be killed. Essentially is what it is. So it's a fake marriage trope, but it's done really well. I like it. I go back and forth between liking and hating the male main character. He is likable in some ways, and other ways you just want to strangle him. But I did really like this. The ending was like, oh my gosh, you know, good and bittersweet kind of thing. But I really liked it. I would read more by this author if I had the opportunity to. Again, I forgot to film some of the things that I read that I don't physically have copies of. Chelsea's off point because she's been kind of sick the past few days. I'm going to tell you all the things I read that are either I don't own a copy of it yet, or I returned them to where I got them from, like the library. I read volume 1 of Nana. I don't know why I failed to mention this to you guys because it was great. I really liked it a lot more than I thought I would. We're following a girl named Nana who's gone through some crap, and she meets another girl named Nana. And they didn't quite meet yet in the first volume, but I do want to continue it. Maybe I can pick up those nice new editions that are coming out, but I did enjoy it. I wanted to make a first impressions, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get to that right now. Let me know if that's something you're interested in though, and I will do my best to get that done. I also read Murder at the Black Cat Cafe. This is by Seishi Yokimizo. This is a translated mystery novel classic from Japan, and I did not like it that much. I gave it 2 stars. I wanted to like this, but I think the classic part of it kind of bored me. It was the historical part wasn't what was bad. It was more of just the writing style, and I thought this was going to be an actual mystery story, not just someone who likes mysteries talking about mystery tropes. And that's kind of what it was. So I sped through the last half of it because I just wasn't enjoying it. Wanted to see how it ended. Wasn't impressed, so I don't really recommend that one at all. I also read my favorite book of 2025 in that vlog, Slewfoot by Brahm. You guys, this was amazing. This was so good. Of course, all of my books were very close for the top favorites this year. I can't say that it was leagues above my other favorites, but it was still really, really, really good. If you're looking for a more gothic, demonic, witchy tale, this is the story for you. It wasn't too long. It was very fast-paced. I enjoyed the characters a lot. It was a really good time. There's a lot of religious commentary in this, and I think feminism commentary. So I recommend it if you're interested in those kind of things. It was way better than I thought it would be. I had heard a few YouTubers talk about this book, and I'm glad that my library had a copy so I could try it out, and I do have my own copy on the way. I also checked out The Summer Hikaru Died, volume 1. This was really good. I would continue this. I don't think it's going to be a priority series for me. It might be one of those that I start picking up once I really get a few more series under my belt that I've started and I want to finish them. I'm going to start making lists of series that I really do want to complete eventually, but I want to complete more that I have on my shelves before I start new ones. But this was just a really fun one. I don't think I'll make a first impressions of that one either. I just haven't been in the mood to make one of those. They're really fun most of the time, but I have to really be in the mood for them, and I just haven't been. So I apologize for that if that's a disappointment to you. But it was good. It was a horror. Very creepy, very solemn. It feels like this could have some super depressing themes within it, but I did enjoy it, and I think I would continue it if I had the chance. I also read Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You. This is actually way cuter than I thought it was going to be. I didn't think I would love it as much as I did. It's one that I would continue. It's an older romance, not younger kids, and it's between these 2 adults who, one girl works at a supermarket and the other guy just stumbles past her store every day, whether that be on purpose or by accident, and they smoke together behind the store on her break, and he thinks that she's one girl and she knows that she's both, and he thinks they're two different people that he's talking to, but it's actually the same girl, and she's kind of toying with him in that manner, but it's really cute, really fun. He's a little doofus, but he's also very charming in his own way, and it's just really cute to see an older couple romance so far. I mean, they haven't done anything, but I know that's where it's going. And yeah, just wanted to throw those in here before I forgot and uploaded this video. So thank you so much for having patience with me in this video. I hope you enjoyed the rest. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what I read in December. There were a lot of great things I read, a lot of very interesting things I've learned about myself as far as tastes and how I've changed in what I like to read. I do hope that some of these books piqued your interest, and that if you have any questions about any of them, you can leave them in the comments below. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you all. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you had a great Christmas. I hope you have a great New Year, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Say hi, gang. Hello. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, or my mommy might cry and then I won't get any treats. It's a joke. He'll get treats.